Well, if you've heard there isn't any snow in California and it's been a bit of a drought this winter, think again. At the moment it's absolutely chucking it down with snow. As I'm sure you can see behind me in the trees there, yeah, it's just dripping off them. Basically this time last week it was, yeah, summer really. Very poor snowfall here so far this winter, but it's been chucking it down since last weekend. It wasn't even forecast either. We've had, well, here in Heavenly, I guess by now probably about 60 centimetres, probably maybe a bit more, and it's forecast to carry on snowing all day today. So great conditions here in Heavenly, though it is extremely windy. There's only about 4 or 5 of the lifts that are actually running, mainly because it's too dangerous up top with the wind, gusting up to, I'm told, 120 miles an hour. Obviously haven't been up there myself to see, but I'm pretty certain it is because it's extremely windy today. But great skiing here, and the powder in the trees, yeah, amazing, and the bad weather has actually kept quite a few people out, so there's not too many people around either. Elsewhere here in California, Lake Tahoe, yeah, great conditions. It started off in Northstar, as you may have seen in an earlier report on PlanetSKI. Again, powder snow there, had some fantastic skiing through the trees there. The resort's actually the beta resort of Shaun White, snowboarding legend. He has his own super pipe there that he trains in, built specially for him. He's been here a couple of times this winter, and there's also one huge kicker as well, which is where he does a lot of his practicing, and there's special sort of foam bags around for the landing. And when he is here, occasionally people are invited along to come and look. He has a little sort of public hour or so for people to see him, but otherwise it's sealed off. And in the trees here, there are security guards posted to make sure no one sees what he's up to and steals a march on him. We've also been to Kirkwood, which has actually just been bought by Vail Resorts, which also owns Heavenly, where I'm now, and Northstar. They only purchased it well, a few weeks ago. Deal hasn't quite gone through, but I'm sure it will. As you can probably see, the wind's whipping up again and blowing the snow off the trees. Anyway, Kirkwood, yeah, that deal's going to go through. $18 million, an absolute snip, I'm told, bargain. Some of the locals not maybe too keen on Vail Resorts taking it over. Vail Resorts quite a sort of corporate organisation, whereas Kirkwood is known for its free spirit and individuality. But nevertheless, they're going to pump an awful lot of money into this resort and build a lot of lifts, and they promise they're not going to change its character at all. So yeah, great development really. This resort of Kirkwood, yeah, one of the nicest ones I've been to in this area actually. It's not a great vertical, but there's some really nice skiing. There's basically a sort of ridge line that runs all the way around the resort with lots of different routes down. If you want to go on the piste, you can. If you want to go off piste, lots of little jumps and powder stashes, and yeah, really fantastic really. Elsewhere in North America, well, Colorado doing well. Some other resorts there, Breckenridge, they've had about sort of 35 centimetres or so in the last few days. Vail itself, yeah, they've had some good snow there too. Further north in Canada, yeah, amazing winter up there. In Fernie in British Columbia, they've had well over a metre of snow since last weekend, so great snowfall there. Whistler once again doing well, and Eastern Canada, good snowfall over there. I'm actually in Canada next week, Eastern Canada, so looking forward to seeing the conditions there. It all makes, well, really a huge change from what's going on in the Alps, or so I'm told. Received an email today from a friend who tells me it's plus 17 in Ladai in Val d'Isère. Similar temperatures elsewhere, 15 in Meribel I'm told, and over in Verbier, PlanetSKI's base resort, 14 degrees there. So it's warm, and it's really the same across the Alps. There has been a little bit of snow in Austria, the high resorts, you know, top of Ischgl, St Anton, which actually has the biggest depth in the country at the moment. They've had some snow, but lower down it's been rain. So essentially warm in the Alps and very snowy here in America, especially in California. James Cove, PlanetSKI in Heavenly.